If some young footballers mistakenly think all women want to have sex with them, Charmaine Pallavi is one who doesn't necessarily discourage the idea.
Because I only go out for a few hours because I've got the kids.
She's getting ready for a night on the town with her girlfriends, applying the finishing touches, bronzer to her legs.
You know, it's an early night for me.
What's the appeal of those boys, though?
The Normanby.
The footy boys. What's the appeal of the footy boys?
They just got really good bodies. And then they're a bit cheeky, they're naughty, and they're pretty confident. But mostly their bodies, they've got great bodies, so.
The Normanby is a Brisbane institution and a favourite haunt of league players.
The women that go there know that footy players go there. Throughout the night, like, they just get drunker and drunker, and you see the girls, you know, they'll disappear for a little while, a guy and a girl, and, you know, if you're anywhere near the toilets in Normanby, you'll see them go in there.
So what's going on in the toilets?
Sex.
Damien's here, so another drink, maybe, tell him. Isn't that chick?
Charmaine says she sleeps with footballers, but on her terms.
It's consensual, for a start. I'm not drunk or on drugs, and has an element of class to it, do you mean? It's either in the privacy of my own bedroom or in a hotel room or their house, not in a toilet or the back of a car or, you know, at some player's house on the lounge where everyone's watching and that.
She doesn't drink much. On one occasion 2 years ago, when she did get drunk on her birthday, she woke up in her hotel room with a football player she didn't know.
I woke up because something wasn't right. There was someone inside me and touching me, and he was on top of me. And as drunk as I was and as tired as I was and passed out, I was trying to push him off me. But I didn't have the strength to push him off me. And I was drifting in and out of consciousness and that. And I think the alcohol, me being really, really tired, I just couldn't do anything about it.
Charmaine told us she was raped by a well-known NRL player. She didn't even consider going to the police.
Why would you go forward? You're about to be ridiculed and your name dragged through the mud, and you would be made out to be something that you're not and that you asked for it.
She says she was able to put it out of her mind, and it certainly didn't stop her pursuing other football players. Football is her life. So much so, she acts as a sort of clearinghouse, putting players and girls in touch through her Facebook.
I know it goes both ways because there's a lot of people that contact me from the players' side of things. I have players contacting me going, you know, I'm getting a lot of friend requests from your page. They're all female, they're all hot, keep them coming. So they don't seem to mind.
The girls are equally direct.
I mean, there's heaps of girls who put pictures, you know, including myself, of, you know, you're in your bikinis and things like that, but the boys put pictures of themselves with no shirts on. You know, I love it. The girls love it. We comment on it all the time.
After Facebook comes the phone.
How do you know I know them? They ask you for your phone number.
They're here at my house now.
Then it's funny, they send you a photo. Like, they're very quick to send you a photo. And these aren't photos of just their face, because you already know what they look like.
Charmaine's been getting texts all afternoon from different NRL players. Oh, right, that's pretty full on. You're on in that picture. Oh,
this? Sorry? I know. That's what we get heaps of.
You're kidding.
Heaps of.
Sorry.
That is probably the most...
The messages are pornographic.
That's what they send the most of. Like, you're very hard-pressed to get a picture of them just with no shirt on. He's the hottest thing going around, and he's got, like, his jeans hanging down here.
There is an even more sinister side to this technology.
And you don't want any guys sitting there when you're...
Charmaine claims to have been shown a video recently by a young player on his mobile phone.
I don't know, I'm trying to find out. And he goes, we picked up this one girl and there was like 7 of us on her and everything. And he goes to me and but I said, you're going to get in trouble for that type of thing. Like, you can't do that. And he goes, please. He goes, we just filmed her to say that she consented to it. And that freaked me out. This girl was actually in her 20s. And he told me what they did to her. He said they made her put bunny ears on because Easter's coming up and made her give head to all of the players one after the other. Made. Like, I don't understand the term, like, we made her do it.
Yeah, and do you know who she is?
No, I asked him who she was, not knowing that I would even know her, and he goes, oh, just some slurry from around Cronulla.
To the extent that young women are finding themselves in a degrading situation, of course, we're appalled about that. And we do what we can to educate our players that that is wrong.
All the kids coming through will aspire to be here.
This is an NRL seminar on consent. Young players from Newcastle's under-20 team are shown two different stories.
So we'll have a look at the DVD, Matty, if you can work that away.
In the first, a young woman goes home with two men and agrees to sex with one of them, not both.
Body with you.
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
What do you think of the girl's role in this scenario? Anyone? Throw it in.
She put out first.
She what?
She put out first.
She put out first? Yep, put up there. Anything else?
She's flirted with both of them. Yeah.
She what?
She flirted with both of them.
She flirted with both of them? Yep. This guy, right, he's going to get in trouble. You think he's going to get in trouble?
Yeah.
What about the birthday boy? Did he get in trouble too?
Yeah. Well, depends how good his lawyer is.
Depends how good his lawyer is. We'll watch another one.
In the second version, a drunken man is subjected to homosexual rape.
Emergency, please.
The responses from the players are very different.
All right, boys, birthday boy, what do you reckon? What do you think? How's he feeling? What happened to his night? Shattered?
Do you think he had too much to drink?
Bit too much to drink? What else? What about how he got into the situation and all that sort of
ask
stuff?
for trouble if you have too much to drink and you get raped by a bloke. That's not. You don't ask for that.
Can we see that there's some sort of double standard that may apply here? The girl's gone out to have a drink. No one said that she didn't ask for it. But yet the male goes out and has a drink, and it's crystal clear that he didn't ask for it. Now, that's
The NRL says it's making progress, but judging by the final answer from this young player on recent scandals involving group sex, they still have a long way to go.
It's not during the act, it's the way you treat them after it. Most of them could have been avoided if they had put him in a cab and said, you know, thanks for that sort of thing, not just kicked her out and called her a dirty whatever, and that sort of thing. It is how you treat them afterwards that they cover all of that sort of stuff up.
In his 2006 book, Bad Boys, former coach Roy Masters writes frankly about how group sex was a way to create closer bonds between teammates.
What role does group sex play in team bonding?
I don't think it plays any role at all now, but in the past there can be little doubt that a girl that might have accommodated 3 or 4 players was all part of players becoming a closer knit unit, for want of a better word. I do think it in the past may well have been a focus of team players relating to each other.
Did you condone it as a coach?
No way, no.
And yet you can see that it had certain benefits.
Didn't ever say that it had certain benefits. I said it has been a vehicle. It has been a vehicle of team bonding. It has been perceived as a vehicle of team bonding in the past.
And what makes you think it's no longer the case?
I think the Bulldog situation brought all of that to a head, that people were just saying, this is just dead set not on.
That Bulldogs situation was the group sex scandal in 2004 at a Coffs Harbour resort that exposed this practice to a horrified public. It sparked a police investigation. Most of the team were interviewed, but no charges were laid. It was revealed that during the tour, a number of Bulldogs players had sex with a young woman whom they insulted and finally discarded. Bulldogs players commented at the time that gangbanging is nothing new, and some of the boys love a bun, their nickname for group sex. In the end, with no criminal charges to answer, the NRL was left to explain how this tawdry and demeaning practice had become part of the game's culture.
Was there no corporate memory, corporate knowledge in the NRL that this was a part of the culture of the game?
Oh, perhaps there was in some respects, but we're not part of club land. And to that extent, I don't think we would have the corporate knowledge that perhaps those who've been in club land or are in club land